This exercise, called a body scan, provides an opportunity to be with yourself. It's time for you, for self-awareness and self-care. Be open to and accepting whatever is happening in the body simply because it's there. There is no right way to feel. Whatever you're feeling is fine. So just give yourself permission to be just the way you are. Don't try to change anything, being beyond a mind that wants things a certain way. And now let's bring the attention to the large toes of both feet. Noticing, by paying close attention, whatever sensations are there. And now, as we exhale, letting go the attention of the toes, bring the attention to the 4 small toes of both feet. May be aware of temperature, touch, perhaps some air currents, warmth, coolness. Whatever is there, simply because it is, and we simply observe it. And then, as you exhale, let go the 4 small toes of both feet and bring the attention to the bottoms of both feet, the ball, the arch, and the heel. Noticing where the foot is making contact with the ground, or if you're lying down, where the heel is contacting the ground. Just looking closely with curiosity to sensations in the bottom of the foot. And then as we exhale, letting go of the attention to the bottom of the foot, bring the attention around to the top of the feet and the ankle area and up into the Achilles tendon area. Observing the sensations. And if there are no strong sensations, then we're just present with the absence of sensations, which is perfectly fine. And then as we exhale, letting go of the ankle area and the Achilles tendon, and let's bring attention to both lower legs, the back of the legs, the calf muscles, and around the side up to the shin area. Again, noticing any sensations, maybe little flickering twitches of the muscle, maybe not. Just paying attention to sensations, the life of the body. And then as we exhale, letting go of the attention of the lower legs, bring the attention to both knees. And then as you exhale, let go of the attention to the knees, bring the attention to the thighs. Front, the sides, the back of the thighs. Contact with clothing or the ground. Any tightness, tension, aches. Just looking and allowing whatever's there to be there, simply because it is. And now as we exhale, let go the attention to the thighs, bring the attention to both hips, front, the side, the back of the hip. And now as we exhale, let go of attention to the hips and bring the attention to the buttocks and to the tip of the spine, the tailbone, the coccyx. Are the sensations the same or different on each side? And now as we exhale, letting go the attention to the buttocks and tailbone, bring the attention to the anal region and the genital area. Again, just paying attention to sensations in this part of the body at this moment. And then as we exhale, letting go of the attention to the anal and genital region, let's bring the attention to the lower part of the abdomen and to the upper part of the abdomen below the rib cage, and just feeling the breath as it is experienced in the belly, the filling and rising of the belly with the in-breath, the flattening back with the out-breath, and any sensations of fullness or discomfort, tightness, crampiness, whatever's there, simply allowing it to be and really looking with curiosity. What are these sensations like? What do they actually feel like? So we're not thinking about sensations, we're observing them directly. And then as we exhale, let go of the tension to the belly. Bring your attention around to the lower part of the back, the lumbar spine. And feel where the back is in contact with the ground. Where it arches up, and feel how the breath plays out in the lower back. And then as we exhale, let go of the lower back. Bring the attention to the middle part of the back, where the powerful muscles that run up and down along the spine that are probably pressing against the floor. And of course the vertebral column, the spinal column that encloses the spinal cord. And then as we exhale, let go of the middle back. Bring the attention to the upper part of the back. Lying down, feeling perhaps the shoulder blades, the scapula making contact with the floor, and then the rising up in between in towards the spinal column. And any tightness, tension, sensation of comfort or discomfort. Just allowing whatever's there to be there. And then let's bring our attention from the middle of the upper back, the vertebral column, and the bony ribs that come off the vertebral column, around the back, around the sides, and connect in the front at the sternum. So our attention is now on the chest and the rib cage, feeling the breath coming and going, the chest expanding, rising with the in-breath, and contracting back down, forcing the air out with the exhalation. Just paying close attention to sensations, allowing them to be there, not trying to change anything. And then as we exhale, letting go of the chest and the rib cage, and let's bring the attention up into the shoulder area, front of the shoulders, down to the clavicle and over the top of the shoulders, and just aware of sensations in the shoulders. And to the sides, to the shoulder joint themselves, the socket that holds the head of the humerus, the top of the arm bone that lets us have that range of movement. And then as we exhale, let go of the shoulders, bring the attention down both hands to the palms of both hands. Again, moisture, temperature, touch. And as we exhale, letting go of the palms, bring attention to the thumbs of both hands. Just looking deeply, paying attention with interest and curiosity, exploring the sensations in your body, the life of the body, how the body speaks to us through sensations. Now as we exhale, let go of the thumbs, bring the attention to the four fingers of each hand. The pointing finger, the index finger, the ring finger, and the pinky. And then as we exhale, letting go the attention to the hands and bring the attention up to the wrists and the forearms. And then as we exhale, letting go the attention to the wrists and the forearms, bring the attention up to the elbows and the upper arms. The upper arms, the powerful bicep muscles in front and around the sides, the tricep muscles in the back. And then as we exhale, letting go the attention to the upper arms and bring the attention up to the neck and the throat area. Feeling sensations in the neck and the throat, perhaps contact with clothing or shirt collar, the temperature gradation where the skin is exposed to the air as opposed to clothing, or perhaps sensations of jewelry and necklace if you have one on. Just feeling what there is to feel. Then as we exhale, letting go the neck and the throat, bring the attention up to the chin and around the lower jaw to where they connect under the ear and the temporomandibular joints. So our attention now is on the chin and lower jaw area and the temporomandibular area where the jaw ends in connection to the bony structure at the skull at the bottom of the ear. It's an area that not infrequently we carry some tension. And then as we exhale, letting go of the chin and lower jaw, let's bring the attention to the lips and the area around the mouth. The lips together or apart, moist or dry, warm or cool. And as we exhale, let go attention to the lips, bring the attention inside the mouth, the teeth, the palate, the tongue, way in the back of the throat. Perhaps if you're breathing in and out through your nose, you can feel the air passing way back in the throat through what we call the nasopharynx down into the windpipe. Taste, moisture, saliva, dryness. And then as we exhale, letting go of the inside of the mouth, let's bring the attention up to the nose. And the nose rises up off the plane of the face, aware of temperature and smell, since the nose is an organ for smelling, and feeling the breath in the nostrils as you breathe in and out. And then as you exhale, let go of the attention to the nose, and let's bring the attention up to the eyes. And if your eyes are closed, can you see light through the eyelid? Can you feel the weight of the eyelid or the moisture in the eyes? Or any other sensations, comfort or discomfort? And then as we exhale, letting go of the eyes, and let's bring the attention to the ears. And the awareness of sound, since the ears are organs for hearing. And then as you exhale, letting go of the attention to the ears, bring the attention to the temple area and the forehead. And people who are familiar with headaches, these are often areas where there's a degree of discomfort when they're there. So we're just looking to see what's there now, and if there is discomfort or tension, just observe it, letting it be, simply because it's there, just observing its very nature. And then as we exhale, letting go of the sensations in temple and forehead, bring the attention to the top of the scalp and all the way around to the base of the skull. And if you're lying down, the base of the skull is resting on the floor or a cushion. And feel the sensations in the scalp and the skull. And now as you exhale, what I'd like you to do is imagine a hole in the top of your head like a whale or a porpoise has. And I'd like you to breathe in through that imaginary hole in the top of the head, taking the breath in from as far out in space as you can imagine it coming. The breath comes through every cell of the body, the nose, down to the fingertips and toes, and then exhale out through the bottom of the feet, all the way out into space. Again, as far as you can imagine the breath going. And then reversing that and breathing in through the soles of the feet, the breath coming to every cell of the body, and then exhaling out through the imaginary hole in the top of the head as far as you can imagine the breath going. And just allowing yourself to do that. Riding the wave of breath itself. Allowing yourself to simply exist in silence, in quietness and stillness. Beyond all your personal fears and concerns, beyond the mind wanting things in a certain way, and seeing yourself as complete right now, looking into the fullness and limitlessness of life and of your full capacity to be present, loving and caring. And awake to the attitude that this openness and awareness, this realm of wholeness and stillness, is in itself healing. And now, coming back to the body again as a whole, slowly and with care, wiggle your fingers or toes a little, just to kind of bring yourself back into the body in this moment. Remembering that it's helpful to deliberately add a note of simplicity into your life.